Hey guys, welcome back. One of the biggest challenges that we have when it comes to publishing a book on Amazon is understanding the different niches and finding the best and successful ones. In this video, I will show you the easiest type of coloring books on Amazon KDP that are selling thousands of dollars per month, and you should make sure to have at least one of these books. If you are new to my channel, welcome. This channel is all about making passive income from Amazon KDP and other sources of print on demand. If you are interested in these types of videos, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell to receive a notification as soon as I publish new videos of this series. Also, don't forget to ask your questions in the comment section. I will answer all of your questions one by one. Before we continue, don't forget to press the like button to make the YouTube algorithm happy enough to show this video to more people. It will take just 1 second, but it will help me a lot. Thank you, and let's continue. The easiest type of coloring book that you should know and make sure to have at least a book is a code coloring book. They are so easy to make and you don't need any special graphic skills or materials. Just to do a good research and find a sub-niche with low competition. There are hundreds of sub-niches in this type that you can create a book and have less competition. For creating a code coloring book, you need 3 materials. First, you need to select a type of book. For example, these are 3 different types of books that are in this category. As you can see, all of them have a great bestseller rank, and their authors are earning a couple of $1,000s per month for each of these books. Let's see how many books each of them are selling. For reviewing books on Amazon, I use Helium plugin. It's easy and accurate, and you don't need to pay if you are just reviewing the books a couple of times per month. You can find a link to this plugin down in the description. Now just open each book. As you can see here, in this chart, it will show you the historical sales of this book. In a separate video, I will show you how I use Helium to find valuable information from my competitors. For now, to see the number of sales, click on the X-ray button. It will open this pop-up for you. You can find the number of sales in last month here. As you can see, this book sold 3,300 books in the last 30 days. I did repeat the same process for the second and third book. The second book sold 9,328 books in last 30 days, and the third one sold 1,811 books. I don't think any other source of passive income exists that almost without doing any work you earn this amount of money. For sure it's hard and you will create lots of books to find a book to sell, but it will happen. You just need to believe in yourself. Okay. As soon as you select your type of code coloring book, you need some codes for each page. For example, as a type, I will select inspirational type of coloring book. As I mentioned in my previous video, the best place for finding good codes is Pinterest.com. But you are not limited to that. Just open Pinterest and search for inspirational codes. As you can see, there are hundreds of good codes here. Just select a couple of them. If you didn't find a good codes, just search with similar keywords. Remember, your only contents are these codes. They should be cohesive and related. Just imagine that you are buying this book. What are the codes that inspire you? Select those. There are lots of people that think like you, and if you can have just those people, your book will sell enough. For a code coloring book, you need to have at least 30 different codes to cover at least 30 pages. I think this one is good for this sample. Just write the codes in a notepad. I usually do my research a day before I start working on the actual book. Then I won't rush in that research step since it's so important. Now that we have the potential codes for each page, we need to choose our software. You can create these types of book with almost any software. For example, Word, PowerPoint, or Adobe Illustrator. I would use Google Slide or Canva for these types of coloring book. Both of them are free and they are powerful enough that you can create a decent code coloring book with them. Also, they support multiple pages, and because of that, you don't need to work with multiple softwares for your book. Since in the previous video, I showed you how to create a similar book with Google Slide, let's use Canva this time. Go to canva.com. For using the Canva, you need to register, but the software has a free plan that is enough for us. Now let's create a new design. choose the custom dimension from here to set the dimension of your book. Since my book is 8.5 by 11 and my background pattern would be full page, and because of that my page would be bleed, you need to add some margins to your page. For calculating your page size, you can use this Excel spreadsheet. Enter the number of pages and select bleed and select 8.5 by 11 as a page size and press enter. As you can see, I need to set the dimensions to 8.625 by 11,250. So let's set it to that and click on the create new design button. Now that we have the page open, we first need to add our background. You need to add a black and white pattern for your page. You can find your patterns from one of these three main sources of graphics. Pixabay.com is the best one for the free resources. Since you are in Canva, using the free resources here is easy too, but as you can see, both of them have a limited amount of graphics. But remember, you can combine a couple of them and create your own patterns, and that would be the best pattern. The third resource that is my main source of graphics is Creative Fabrica. But if you want to use the Creative Fabrica, you need to pay for subscription or per item to be able to use their resources. If you ask me which one is better, I would say first look at the free resources like Pixabay or Canva. If you find good resources and they have a clear license for commercial use, go with them. Otherwise, Creative Fabrica is the cheapest one that you can find on the internet. You can find a link to all of these resources down in the description. Let's find our patterns here. Just click on the element and search for patterns here. For example, let's go with this one. We need to repeat this element to fill this page. As this pattern is seamless, we can easily use it like tile to fill the page. Just remember, it's better to find a good pattern that complements your codes, but it's not 100% important. You can just use a generic pattern for each page. Now that we have the background, we just need to add the codes to the page. Make sure that your codes are bold and visible enough. Don't forget that your page is all about your code. If your code is not visible enough, I suggest adding a background to your code. You can find the simple backgrounds for your text in Canva. Just click on the elements again and search for the frame. As you can see, you have lots of options that you can select for different pages. It's better to select the ones that have a border like this. Just click on the element to add it to the page. Now just select the frame color to what is suitable here. Now it's time to add the text to the page. Go to the text tab and select one of them. You are not limited to these ones, but it's easier to go with the ones that are here. I think this one is good for our page. Just click on it to add it to the page and then change its text to the codes that you selected. Now you need to make the background align with your text. Just select each of them and from the position, select middle and then center. Repeat these steps for your text. Also, if your text background element is over your text, just right click on the element and select send to back. In the last part, you need to make sure to change their size big enough to be the main element of your page. That's it. Our first page is ready. As you can see, creating a code coloring book is very easy. If you are looking to improve your page, focus on finding or creating better background images or patterns or using different fonts for your codes. Thanks for watching. I hope this video was useful for you. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell to receive a notification as soon as I publish new videos of this series. Also, don't forget to ask your questions down in the description. I will try to answer all of your questions. Until the next video, bye.